Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore. Slight delay on my live stream. I didn't think it was working then. 1 minute to go. It's Monday Run Club. I'm in Group C tonight. Ran a 10-miler yesterday. Put good effort in. Beat my previous record by about 20 to 30 seconds. So my legs are a little bit heavy, a little bit stiff, and my bum muscles are a bit sore. So I thought I'd go in Group C tonight. Use it a bit of a recovery run. Let's get it going. I've been having a bit of a stretch before we started. Hopefully nothing was snap during this run tonight. Gonna stick to the on-screen instructions. Keep it nice and gentle. Well, that's a fast walk. 6 kilometers per hour. Nearly broke into a sweat then. Oh, I nearly fell off the treadmill. Keep it nice and steady tonight. I've got my jumper on at the moment, a little bit chilly. I've been out. I haven't done the chickens and ducks tonight, so remind me at the end that I need to go out and lock the animals away. I'm gambling that because we're running 15 minutes earlier and the evenings are getting lighter, I will have time. Hopefully, after the run, I'll have time. It won't be dark. My shorts are falling down already. Yeah, it's 10.7 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish garage tonight. 63% humidity. A little bit chilly. I think I'll keep the jumper on all of 1 minute probably. Warming up already. How are you? Good evening, Auntie Alison. Anthony says, hello, Tina. Anthony says, well done, Clive. Thank you very much, Anthony. Tina says, hi. Anthony says hi to Sebastian. Sebastian says, hello. How are you all? Have you had a good day? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Tina says the sunset is about 17:35 here. 17:53 here. Sorry, I'm reading backwards. So yeah, it should be lighter. That's all right. I'm counting on that, Tanina. We should be finished by about 5:30. And then I'll just go and put a coat on, stick me wellies on, and have a wander down the garden and everything. It should still be a bit light. I was watching it yesterday. I think I was sat in the lounge at about 5:30. Looking out the window. Yeah, so hope everyone had a good weekend. I went and ran Plymouth Valley Park Run on Saturday morning. We recorded the route for the Cornish Run channel. That's up live already. If you fancy having a look at that. It was a nice day, a little bit drizzly, but wasn't too... No, it was nice, wasn't it? On Saturday, it was nice weather. Forgot that. Sunday was a little bit iffy yesterday, but it was okay in the end. It's currently raining here, believe it or not, in Cornwall, but tomorrow and Wednesday's looking better. And then, of course, yesterday, Sunday, the 1st of March, I ran Lou 10-miler. Did it in about 1 hour, 18 minutes and something like 25 seconds, something like that. And my previous record from 2023 was 1 hour, 18 minutes and 50 seconds. So about 25, 30 seconds faster, which I'm happy with. I took the camera with me. We recorded the route. We had a little chat to the camera and a few of the other runners. Put a little vlog together for the day of the Lou 10-miler. That goes live on the Cornish Running channel at 5 o'clock tonight. So watch out for that. If I've done it right, I've uploaded it. I've scheduled it to come live at 5 p.m. So fingers crossed, I've done it right and it works. Oh no, Sebastian's treadmill is crashing every second. He's going to post a sound sample soon. So we're going to hear what Sebastian's treadmill is up to. Tina says, oh no. Anthony says, I can't believe it's raining in Cornwall. That doesn't happen much, does it? Not too often, not too often. Feels like I live on a marsh now. The ducks love it. The ducks absolutely love it. It was nice yesterday actually, the weather held off. It was grey, it was overcast. It didn't rain, it wasn't windy. So there was no headwind to worry about or anything like that. It was quite a pleasant day actually. Oliver, my son, got his fastest 10-mile PB, which was good. He had a bit of a stitch, literally half a kilometre from the finish line, and he stopped to put his hands on his head, and everyone was shouting, "Don't stop now!" He learnt a very important lesson. Don't eat a huge bowl of porridge, nuts and fruit before you go and run a fast 10 miler. Maybe when you're going to do an ultra, get all that energy in, but not when you're running fast. So we are going to Anne Res Healy's down near Helston next Sunday, and he's going to try just a couple of bits of jam on toast, like what I had. It's another 10 miler, and there's not much hill in it. Well, yesterday's was called the Lou 10 miler, Hillish and Hellish, and there's about 600 metres of elevation, something like that, over the course. It might even be more than that. But yeah, next week's there's about 100 metres of elevation, so a little bit flatter. Mine's doing something similar, Sebastian. Sebastian says, "Now it's better, Clive. I put some spray on the ball bearing. It's got a horrible loud noise for a few minutes, but now it's quiet." I've got like a rolling noise. I go. I put silicone spray between the belt and the deck to stop the deck sticking to the belt when we're doing fast Wednesday night track sessions. But maybe I need to squirt it in the ball bearing rollers as well. Right, jumper's coming off. We're warmed up. Legs still feel stiff and heavy, but hopefully this will loosen things up a little bit. There's Jeff Partridge in the run with us tonight. Hello, Jeff. And Carol Rushworth and Sebastian. Good to run with you. How are you lot? I can never say Jeff in here with voice to text. It comes up Jaff or something. Hello, Carol and... Good to see you. Oh, up to 9.2 for our little group here tonight. So yes, Sebastian, Jeff, Carol, AS and myself are all in Group B tonight. Oh no! Tina's been waiting for some new tech post to come through. She's been getting so excited. I think she's ordered the DJI. Is it called the Nano or the Mini? What's its correct name, Tina? I've forgotten. Oh, my shorts are falling down again. She says, "My camera has arrived this afternoon, but I can't get to the post office till tomorrow." Oh, is that because it's a secret drop, Tina? So Alan doesn't see that you've got a new gadget. The Osmo Nano, that's it. I do like the look of that, Tina. It's very similar to my 360 3Go S or whatever I've got, but the battery power is much better. Luckily on the 10 miler yesterday, my battery lasted on my little camera, on my hat, because I set it up to come on every 2 minutes for only 15 seconds, just to get clips of the route as I went round. And the main parts of the video come from my my DJI Action 6 camera, which I carry in my hand. So really enjoyed doing that yesterday. It's the first time I'd used the combo. Previously I just used one camera on my head, and this time I actually used two. It made the run a bit more interesting. Sebastian says Tina is infected by the influenza virus. It's a crafty purchase, says Tina. So it's not a crafty run, it's a crafty purchase. Dropped off at a local drop-off point so she can conveniently pop in there when she's passing to pick it up. I've got a couple of things to go back actually to Amazon. I've got an SD card, a micro SD card, a 256 one, because it's not, I didn't realise you get different grades like A2 and A3. And to use in an action camera, you need the extreme version of the scan disc. So the basic one has to go back. And I also bought the wrong tripod for my camera as well, Tina. A little selfie stick tripod. I bought it for, actually I think it's the one for yours, Tina. Sure, it said Nano on it. Nano micro selfie stick tripod. So I'm sending it back. I've got to pop into Spar Shop and drop it off for Amazon to pick it up. Tina says it's her new hobby. It's fun, isn't it, Tina? It's fun. Wait till you start filming during parkrun. That's exciting. Once you break it past that confidence level of talking really loud in front of everyone, I still go and hide at the bottom of the car park for the intro and outro. I do a little bit of I'm down at the start line, near the start line, but I don't stand amongst the pack and do it yet. Tina says she has a stick tripod that she hopes will fit the Nano. Is the Nano coming with the fixing brackets? They're really good, Tina, for the DJI cameras. They're magnetic and the cameras can go on them either way. They just click in, two little clips go down and they're really secure. So hopefully you'll get in the end of the tripod and your tripod will fit, because I've got an issue where I've got to buy a little adapter for one of my tripods. I've got a bendy leg tripod and it's got a screw thread on it, and I need to get the adapter to go on the screw thread to be able to attach the DJI attachment on the top. But you'll find out tomorrow because it's in the post office waiting for you. Anthony Anderson says, hello Jeff. Oh, a better looking game. Carol Rushworth says, hello. Jeff says, good evening. Good to see you, says Sebastian. So we're up to 9.4 kilometers per hour now. We're in the first interval of this run tonight. Heart rate currently 115. It's probably going to be a little bit higher tonight than it usually would be. We've been running for 11.5 minutes. Thank you very much for the ride on, Tim Iverson. Cheers, buddy. 1.7 kilometers in, just over a mile. Legs are feeling good now, loosening up nicely. No niggles, no discomfort, no cramps or anything. I'll tell you, talking about cramps though, I actually had cramp. When I finished the run yesterday and I was walking down the car park, I had a little bit of a cramp twinge in my calf. Never had that after a run before. I sometimes get it in the middle of the night when I haven't run for a couple of days, but I actually had it after the run yesterday, so I obviously haven't been getting outside and running enough hills lately. Good idea, Anthony. Anthony says, Clive, try covering the deck when not in use. Anthony, that is a really sensible idea, isn't it? I've got an old dust sheet in the back of my car. I might wrap it round it when I'm not using it, especially on windy days when there's a breeze blowing under the garage door. I will do that, Anthony. Thank you very much. Sebastian says he disassembled his old gazebo yesterday. Now it's for sale. First question from the interested buyer came in 30 minutes and released. So Sebastian, I think, has already sold his gazebo. It was obviously too cheap, Sebastian. You didn't charge enough. Did he haggle or did he just pay what you were asking? So here comes the arch, going into the second increase in speed, or whatever you want to call it, rep, progressive stage, something like that. Here we go then, 9.6 kilometers per hour. Number 2. Oh, idea. What is the word? Something malfunction yesterday. The dressing room malfunction is the word, is the saying. Literally about 500 meters into the 10-mile race yesterday, my heart rate monitor popped open and I had to take it off and stick it in my pocket. So poor old Garmin now thinks that I can do a 90% to 95% effort run for 10 miles with a heart rate of about 135. So as you can imagine, Garmin now thinks I'm a lot fitter than I am, and all my stats have gone wrong. My training readiness didn't drop very much yesterday, and I'm absolutely knackered. So that's going to take a few weeks to sort itself out. That's the one, Tina. Thank you, Tina. A wardrobe malfunction. I knew on the day when it happened. Sebastian's bought the same sort of gazebo again, now with walls. So is that the one you bought by accident, Sebastian, that didn't come? Or is it one that you've been using and taken down? Well, it's 5 o'clock. Hopefully, Tina, can you check this for me? The Cornish runner, Lou 10 miler race day video has gone live. It's supposed to have happened at 5. Sebastian says yes, it was the one he got by accident and he's resold. I haven't had any notifications pop up on my phone, so I've probably done something wrong. As usual, it's probably set to go live tomorrow at 5 or something, knowing me. Or at 5 in the morning or something like that. Yes! I got it right, Tina! I uploaded that last night at about 11:30 at night. I was having issues exporting it out the app back into my phone to put it onto YouTube. In the end, I found out that a 25-minute video from the YouTube Create app on my iPhone is too much for the phone to cope with, and I had to drop it down to 1080p at 30 frames, and then it exported from the app back into the phone, and then I uploaded it onto YouTube, scheduling to go live at 5 PM today, and it's worked. Happy with that. Hopefully it's not blurry, hopefully it comes straight on 1080p high definition from the word go, not like when I usually upload them and then it's all blurry for about 3 hours until YouTube catches up. So yeah, if you fancy seeing what I got up to yesterday at the Lou 10 miler, it's now live on the Cornish Runner channel. Please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, something like that. Really appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm apparently if you leave comments and like it. And if you watch all of it, it's even better. If you only watch 30 seconds, the algorithm thinks the video's rubbish and doesn't push it on to other people. So if you don't want to watch it, just leave your phone running in the bathroom for about 25 minutes. Thank you, Tina. Tina says it's perfect. I'll watch it later. It's got another one of those voiceover bits at the front, Tina, after one of my running colleagues appears doing a funny face. I recorded the start of the race in full, so you can see the start line and West Lou Harbour. And then after that, I clip it and cut it down a bit with a bit more talking than usual. A bit like this, really. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it, buddy. So we are approaching 200 meters left to go until the next speed increase. half a lap. How are you both, Jeff and Carol? Oh my god! Jeff came up on my voice to text, as it should then. I got all excited. When I pressed voice to text off, it changed it to Jeff with a J. I've got one of them, Tina. You've probably seen a little video. I bought the Mini Mic 2. The latest one is the Mini Mic 3, and it's about £80. But you can pick the Mini Mic 2 up at the moment for £30. And if you look at the reviews, in sound quality and normal use, there's no difference between them, apart from the Mini Mic 3 is a little bit smaller, and it's got some extra features. I can't remember what they are now, but it's something I don't think I'd ever use. But the Mini Mic 2 has got good sound quality, it's got good range. It's got about 6 hours of battery. I think the Mini Mic 3's got about 8, but you're never going to use that. You can even buy little charging boxes for them that they go in, so you've got an extra battery with you. There's all sorts of bits, gadgets that we'll be asking for birthdays and Christmas presents. What I like about your mini camera, Tina, is you can interchange the battery, I think. With my one, it's a rechargeable housing. You can't physically change the battery. So when the housing goes flat, you need to get somewhere to recharge it. Where with my new action camera, I can swap the batteries in and out, and that's what I really need for all that B-roll filming. Sebastian says Clive is on fire and me on spring lazy. Carol says okay, thank you, how about you? Jeff says okay, thanks, shippers. Slowly getting back to training you. It's nice to see you boys sticking to the plan. That's because Tina and I am not here. That is very true, because Tina's not here. Tina, if you were here, you would be putting our through our paces now. So we're having a rest night. Main running plan for me this year, Cornish Grand Prix Series. 15 races throughout the year, finishing with the Cornish Marathon. Completed race 3 yesterday. If you complete all 15, you get a nice glass trophy. Look at that! Good job I didn't send that, wasn't it? Did you see that in the chat? On the voice to text? Yeah, Jeff says that explains why you're doing an easy one today. Yep, bit of a recovery run today. Legs are a bit tired, and we're running again on Sunday, another 10 miler, and then the following weekend we've got a half marathon. Yeah, another 10 miler next Sunday, and then the following weekend a half marathon in Falmouth. Jeff says I'm on a couch to 190 miler in 4 weeks plan. Only Jeff would do that. Nice one, Jeff. Well done, buddy. Better drop some ride-ons, haven't we? While we're in our little group. Go to the map screen. Oh, it goes around so slow. That circle. Oh, dry throat. And we'll also do it this way as well. Drop it to everyone that's Zwifting in game at the moment that I know. Our Russell says, oh dear, to Jeff's couch to 190 mile. Tina says she can barely walk right now. Tina, did the dog pull you over and injure you, or did you just walk for miles and now your legs are aching? Anthony says, Tina, are you icing and heating your leg or your injury? Sebastian's going to ask AI later on. So what was? I haven't seen anything, Tina. I don't know whether you put it in the chat or not. Tina says it's more of a rest and stretching issue, Anthony. The tight glute has migrated to my knee and tightened my calf. Sorry to hear that, Tina. What is that, just from walking for miles? I've got sore glutes at the moment, but they seem to be easing off a little bit with this little run tonight. Treadmill seems to be behaving now. It feels, the deck and the belt feel much more smoother, but the rollers are still making a bit of a rolly noise, a bit louder than usual. I must remember to get that sheet, Anthony. It's in the back of my car. I could do with painting the garage floor as well, because you get all that cement sand, don't you, blown around, coming up from the floor and the walls. So I need to paint the walls to seal in the cement dust and the floor. I've got a... Oh, I did? Still there? Oh, it's not there. I did have a black mat underneath my treadmill to keep it away from the floor, but it looks like I took it away when the floor flooded and I haven't put it back. I'll have to try and find that. Now running at 10 kilometers per hour. Tina said it's been going on for a while, Clive. This is her leg discomfort at the moment. But yesterday's run, my knee really swelled and locked. If I dig my fingers into my glute, the knee pain goes away. So is that something to do with nerves? Or is it the muscles all connected? Anybody know out there? Is that nerve related or muscle tightness? Anthony covers his treadmill completely when he's not using it. Very sensible. Sebastian says, mine was horrendous loud earlier, Clive. Can't hear anything from the stream. Better now. So Sebastian's also got a bit of a noisy treadmill at the moment, but he's managed to squirt some silicone spray into his roller bearings, and it appears to be much smoother now. It's good to hear, Sebastian. So let's have a look what's going on in game, shall we? We are at 4.3 kilometers in. Heart rate currently 130. Now that is high for me at this speed. It would usually be around 115 to 120 at this speed. It's coming down now, look. But I think that's due to fatigue from yesterday and lack of sleep last night for faffing around with my YouTube video. Trying to upload it to the Cornish Runner channel. Finally gave up at midnight, and then I was awake again this morning at 6 o'clock, so my sleep score was something like rubbish. Sebastian uses a special roller spray for his treadmill. but it's silicon based, Sebastian. Most good sort of machinery and mechanical lubricants are silicon sprays and oils. So in our little group tonight, we still have Karen Rushworth, Jeff Partridge, Sebastian and myself, currently running along at 10 kilometers per hour. 5 graphite base, says Sebastian, his spray for his treadmill. That sounds expensive. Anthony sent a picture, I think, of his treadmill covered up. We'll have a look at that. Tina says, that treadmill room looks something out of a true crime programme, Anthony. We have to have a look at this. Should we have a look? Right. Here we go then. Into our little chat. Here's Anthony's picture. So there's Anthony's treadmill. It's actually got a canopy over the top. I think and even with his electrical equipment learning, the stuff around the edges are all covered as well. I think I'm going to have to actually wrap up the treadmill. The deck end anyway. I think I have to put the cloth over the deck and tuck it underneath to stop the dust from blowing inside. I think that's my issue. So there's Anthony's treadmill when it's not in use. He turns it into an indoor gazebo. Nice one, Anthony. Well done, buddy. Looking after your equipment and your pride and joy. Anthony says, yes, it sounds like it might be a nerve problem with Tina's leg. Usually it's the nerves that connect everything up, isn't it? And if you poke in one place and something feels better somewhere else, it could be a nerve issue. Acupuncture, Tina, acupuncture comes to mind. Have you ever had that? I don't fancy that. Pins in your bum. Get your sewing box out and sit on your pin cushion. So yeah, we are over 30 minutes in now, feeling okay. Legs still feel a bit stiff and tight and heavy, but nothing to worry about. Tomorrow we got Film My Run 500, so just another 5k run. We should really have Lou Pioneers at 7 o'clock, but my son is still away with his university placement, so if I don't fancy it, I can get away with it tomorrow night, just for a bit more rest. Wednesday, of course, we'll be doing our track session, so anyone that is watching now and hasn't joined us before, on Wednesdays we go to the Mayfield track in Watopia, and we have a suggested workout plan, but any workout is welcome. So join us there about 5:25, and then everyone goes. It's a free run, it's not an event. We go at 5:30. So last week we did the Joe Pavey workout, and I think everyone that attended did the workout. Oh, Jonathan did his own thing. He started about 30 minutes before us and did a long run. But we all just meet at the track, chat to each other on virtual FMR and in-game, work as a team, work doing the suggested workout, or do our own thing. Yeah, but so come and join us 5:30 on Wednesday for Wednesday track. I don't think we've decided what we're doing yet. Any ideas, gang? What do you think? Have a think about it and we'll decide tomorrow. Anthony says it's a great feeling. He's had acupuncture twice and it's brilliant. Sebastian says, did you make a plan, Tina? Possibly for Wednesday, he's talking about Tina, I'm guessing. There you go, Tina, look into acupuncture. Might be worth seeing if anyone in your area does that. It could help, If it's something you've had for a while, it might help ease up the issue. I think this is just what I needed tonight. This is perfect speed tonight. Shake my legs out. That's right, Tina, we'll all have a think about it, chat about it tomorrow. It's good that we don't actually have to set anything up, we just meet on the track. Nothing too long, 30 minutes or so. Be nice, wouldn't it? After this weekend just gone, and the coming weekend, and the one after that. Ease off a little bit with the training, but just keep it ticking over, keep it consistent, but nothing too crazy at the moment during the weeks. Once we do Falmouth Half, in a couple of weeks' time, I think then we've got a month off the races, so back to normal. Tina says, blimey, a new patient acupuncture, locally, £75. If it works though, if it works, is it worth it? Depends how painful it is, Tina, at the moment. Is it just a niggle that's irritating you, or is it affecting your quality of life? No, I agree, Anthony. I had a look at that the other day. Actually, I looked yesterday after my weekend event. Apparently, after the 26th of February, on this page here, in that box there, the fitness trends, outdoor activities were going to be included, supplied via Strava. However, if you look, can we look back? This last week, I ran parkrun on Saturday and I ran a 10 miler yesterday, and neither of them on there, so it obviously hasn't happened yet. Rossworth says, I haven't done Monday Run Club in years. It's the same route. It is, isn't it, Carol? Same route, same workout. For Wednesday workout, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. The man in the cupboard that looks after Zwift Run now isn't paying any attention to the workout sessions, is he? Sebastian was reminding me to increase my speed. Thank you, Sebastian. Must be approaching the next arch. All the blurry effects are coming on the screen. 100 metres to go. And then we're going into the final increase. We've got just over 2 kilometres left to run. Approaching 6 now. Anthony says it might only be for rides. So the rumours of the outdoor activities coming via Strava to the companion app into the fitness trends is probably for the bike only, as Anthony says. Maybe we'll get it in a year. When we get extra levels, all 5 of them, keep us happy for another 5 years. Here we go, 10.5. Was I running too fast then? Oh no, it's correct. Here we go then, final increase, and then we've got cool down at the end. I might just carry on running at 10.5 now for the final 2 kilometres. Keep it ticking over. Or should we stick to the on-screen instructions? No, I think we'll stick to the on-screen instructions. It's a recovery run. I've got to be disciplined. My legs are a bit tight and heavy. I am a bit fatigued. My heart rate is a lot higher than it should be. Probably about 10 beats per minute higher than it normally is. So we'll be sensible. Hello, John. Cheers for dropping in, buddy. Really appreciate your comment. He says at 5 PM is a little bit late for him. We used to run during the day as well. I used to work from home a couple years back, and we used to do lunchtime runs as well. But unfortunately, I had to go and get a job where I had to go to work 8 till 4 Monday to Friday. So I can no longer do the daytime runs, which is a bit of a pain, but it is better. The job before that, I had to work 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week. And on my days off, I was too knackered to run, so I had to take a year off running because I moved house, got a new job, broke me ribs, but we're back into it now. We've been running consistently now for over a year, back on the treadmill and outside. So if you want to see our real in life running events, John, I got a channel called the Cornish Runner, and yesterday I ran a 10-miler in Lou, my hometown, where my running club is, and I've just posted a video for that at 5. And of course also Stephen Cousins' fantastic channel, Film My Run, which is features in real life running, from park run to ultra run to mountain running and everything. But I'm working on mine. I've only been uploading for about 4 or 5 weeks regularly. We plan to keep going through the year, running Cornish events and uploading them. So yeah, a bit vloggy they are. So yeah, thanks for dropping in, buddy. You can always watch our videos and do the events at different times in the day. So if you fancy doing a free run on Zwift, you can always watch the video back and follow the on-screen instructions as per the video, if they match up with what you're doing. But thanks for dropping in, and if you like watching us all getting hot and sweaty on the treadmill, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up and hit the notification bell, and then that way you'll be notified when we're going live. There's a friendly bunch here. Feel free to ask questions. I'll try and answer them if I can. If not, the Zwift family are there in the chat. They can help you out. John, you say same. You mean you ran the Lou 10-miler yesterday? Visit the messenger, Sebastian's telling me. Let's have a look, shall we? What's going on in here? Tina says captions for her photograph. There's Ruben the dog and Alan down the pub. I'm sure the dog dragged Alan in there. I bet he wanted to go home. He had no intention of going to the pub. However, the dog wanted to go in for his usual. They're all watching Zwift. They're all watching Virtual FMR, saying we should really get on the treadmill. Even the dog's thinking that. That's not Alan. Oh, Tina only put my glasses on. So Alan went home and the dog stayed there till after hours. John says no work for him until 4 o'clock, so he must start at 4 at home during the day. You must do your runs in the morning then, John. I actually like running in the morning on the weekends. I like park run because you go out, you get it done and you get home and you've got a whole day to yourself. And when I'm in training for an ultra, I do my long runs as early as I can on a Sunday morning, so I can get home by 9, 10 o'clock and I chill out for the rest of the day. Hello, Paul Hayward. Paul Hayward's just joined us. He said hi. Who's that? Sebastian's asking if Ruben's been kidnapped and took to the pub. Here we go then, we're going to be disciplined tonight. We're going to stick to the on-screen instructions. I'd usually stay at the final interval speed to the end, even in Group B. But tonight, what it suggests we will do, because the legs are a bit tired, a bit heavy, is a bit of a recovery run tonight. Ruben's new drinking buddies. I can't remember their names. So Ruben has now got his own social group in the pub. Whilst Tina's at home mixing up his biscuits and dog food. I bet she phones up and says, Ruben, can you come home now? Your dinner's ready. Paul Hayward says, hello, Anthony. Anthony says, hi, Paul. Speed dropping now, 10.3 in game. We're going to slowly start winding it down now. Bring the heart rate down. Slowly shake out the arms and legs. The way you're supposed to do it. Not like us naughty runners that sort of do the workout, don't stretch and go home after run club. No, there's the one thing about run club. Run club makes you do the stretches. But when you do your own training, you never do the stretches, do you? Tina, do you do the stretches? Tina says, the dog, not Alan, the dog, is off on the train to the pub again tomorrow to meet his pub mates. Have a good day tomorrow, Ruben, at the pub. They're obviously watching something on the telly. Are they watching the Olympics, the Winter Olympics? Nice one, Tina. Love it. A sociable dog. If that was the pug sat in there, all he would be doing is trying to eat all the crisps on the floor. Tina says, who knows what they were watching on the telly? She wasn't there. Crufts. Maybe it was Crufts on the telly. If, mind you, it could be horse racing. If a horse walks on the television, not literally, if a horse appears on the picture screen, my pug goes absolutely mental and launches himself at the TV screen. I don't know what it is about horses. He sees one in real life, he's fine. He sees it on the telly, he goes absolutely berserk. Dropping down to 9.9. Heart rate 135, 136, 137. God, it is high tonight. And of course, if you weren't here at the beginning, please visit the Cornish Runner channel. My race video from yesterday here in Cornwall. The Lou 10 miler is now live as of 5 PM. So it's there to view. I've been posting to that channel now for about 4 weeks, so each week I learn something new and I try to add a bit more to the video. So as the year goes on and we complete all 15 Cornish Grand Prix series runs, we'll win a trophy at the end. I'll try and record them all as we go. And if we do an ultra in the meantime, we might be doing a classic quarter at some point. We're on the waiting list, my son and I, so hopefully we will get a place and we'll take the camera along on that as well. Down to 9.7 kilometers per hour now. Tina said Clive's pug is wider than he is tall, and he's crafty as well, Tina. I feed him, he's happy. I leave the room, someone new comes in, he acts like he's starving. And then if I'm not around, they feed him again. Usually we have this thing of, has anyone fed the pug yet? He generally gets fed at 5 o'clock. About, 7 o'clock in the morning and then 5 o'clock in the evening. And he lets you know when it's time to be fed. Cheers, Paul. Paul says, I look forward to watching the video later on. Cheers, buddy. course, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment, even if it just says hello. It all does good for the algorithms on YouTube. 9.5 kilometers per hour now. We're winding it down. We've got just over 100 meters to go to the final arch. By the end of the run, we would have completed 8 kilometers. Nice and relaxed. 15 minutes. Heart rate slowly coming down now. Legs feel a bit better now, a bit looser. Quite stiff and heavy at the start of the run, but that's a bit better now. After this, I've got to throw a coat on, and hopefully it is still light outside. I can just see the light coming through the curtains. So I'm going to head down the paddock, put the chickens and the ducks and the seagull rescues away before Mr. Fox comes along and has his supper. Yes, Tina. Tina says, yes, please visit Tina's clips and like and subscribe. I have done, Tina. There we go. I'll have a look later, Tina. I've even clicked the notification bell, Tina, so when I know when you upload a video. There we go. Maximum heart rate tonight, 139. 8 kilometers completed. Well done to Jeff and to Carol and to Sebastian, who also ran with me in Group C tonight. Really appreciate your company. Thank you for your chat, everyone. Tina, Paul, Anthony, Sebastian, John. John was new to the channel. Thank you for dropping in, buddy. Please come back. I hope we haven't put you off. I think that was it tonight. There we go. Let's save the run. Let's drop down to the menu. Up to end run. Share to club FMR. Film my run. Click save. Yes, John says, film my run 500 with Noble Pro. Is that you? Yes, it is. But I only live stream it on Tuesdays, John, at 5 PM. Sorry, buddy, because I'm at work during the day. But we used to do it during the day when I work from home. But we now, it's still there on Tuesday lunchtimes, Tuesday at 5, and then again later Tuesday evening. And it's there on Thursdays as well, same sort of times. But we only live stream it on Tuesday. So coming up this week, John, tomorrow we've got Film My Run 500 at 5 PM. And that's at 12% elevation. We run 500 meters of elevation at 12% incline. Wednesday we do a track session where we just meet on the Mayfield track in Watopia. We have a suggested workout, but if you don't want to do that workout, do your own workout. I'll use it as a free run. Thursdays we do the FMR, not the FMR, forget that. The MHG Run Club 5K, which is a nice, easy going 9 kilometers per hour progressive. Bit of a recovery run. And then on Fridays we do Bag That Badge at 5 PM, which is unlocks achievements in Zwift. So if you haven't got that badge, come and join us and you could unlock a badge. And then on weekends I go park run on Saturday and usually have a rest on Sundays. But for the next couple of weeks we've got in real life runs, which we'll be uploading to the Cornish Runner channel, so watch out for that. Paul Hayward says, nice at sunrise, Sebastian. That was a picture that Sebastian posted earlier. Cheers, John. John says thumbs up. Thanks, everyone, says Sebastian. See you on Wednesday, says Sebastian. Sebastian's having a rest day tomorrow by the looks of things. See you on Wednesday, Sebastian. And I think that's it. Anyway, I'm going to go and put a coat on, because it's probably cold out there now, especially after running. Go and put the chickens and ducks away before it gets too dark. We was doing it before the runs, but it's actually lighter in the evenings now, so we can do it after, which is nice. Not so much of a panic when I come home from work at 4 now. So John starts work at 4, I finish work at 4. Cheers, John. Thank you, Tina. Yes, John, join the FMR Run Club on the companion app if you're on Zwift. Have a look at the Cornish Runner channel on YouTube. Have a look at Film My Run on YouTube. Check out Tina's clips on YouTube, where Tina takes her Dolly the drone around a local village. And Anthony, thank you very much. Anthony says, cover the deck on my treadmill. I will. I'm going down to do the chickens and ducks now, so I'll try to remember to pick up the dust sheet out the back of the car on the way up. Anyway, on that note, before it gets too dark, I better go and rescue the chickens and ducks. See you all again tomorrow at 5 PM for Film My Run 500. Have a good evening, stay safe and take care. We'll see you all next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.